Hello YouTube, this is Awesome Rider here with a Getting to Know a Fan video again. This time I'm doing Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z / GT. I did the Power Ranger / Super Sentai one. Now I decided that I didn't find a Dragon Ball one, so I decided to start one. So I'm going to be asking the normal 10 questions. I tweaked them a little bit, just like with the Power Ranger / Super Sentai one. And I have a bonus question at the end. So let's go ahead and get right into it. With question number 1, which is how long have you been a Dragon Ball Z fan? Or Dragon Ball fan, whatever. I've been a Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z fan pretty much all my life. I remember seeing Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network at my grandma's house a long time ago when I was really little. And I watched it basically loyally since then. I maybe missed a few episodes. But I really started getting into the fan community and collecting around the Great Saiyaman saga when it was airing here. And then I started discovering that, the tapes were ahead of the show, so I watched it that way and played the card game and just got involved more in the local community, not so much online at the time as much as a local fan community. Question number 2, I'm reading these like I've never done one of these before. What is your earliest DBZ memory? I just answered that where I saw it at my grandma's house, so that'll be quick. Number 3, who is your favorite DBZ character? My favorite DBZ / Dragon Ball character is Son Goku. Goku's just the best character for Dragon Ball. He's just like the perfect example of a hero. He's just so awesome. He can be so heroic, so badass. I love the fact that he can be super naive, but then be so powerful at the same time. And also, he can be smart in some ways. The only thing I don't like is that sometimes he gives people a chance when he shouldn't. But overall, he's just Goku, and he's awesome. That's all you need to know. Close second, probably Future Trunks, because he's badass and he's involved in time travel. Okay, number 4. What is your most prized DBZ Dragon Ball GT possession? Well, I have 2 of them. One of them is this, which is a card signed by Sean Skimmel. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. Of Goku. And then on the back here is Bulma Sensei, but that's not really prized. And then also here's my sheet of Goku the Youngins. If you play the DBZ or DBZ / GT card game you're used to, you know what these are. For some reason, this was a preview card in the Kid Buu set, and for some reason I really liked it, even though I don't care for GT as much. I just really liked the card because Goku's my favorite, and I was on a mission to fill a whole sheet out. And my former best friend actually found me a holofoil one, which is kind of cool. So those are my 2 most prized DBZ possessions right now, in addition to the fig arts, which you probably see behind me. And let me see. Okay, number 5, where are you from? I'm from the United States, Colorado. I don't want to go too much detail because I've already done this. Same thing here. Number 6, outside of Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z, what do you do with your life? If you know me and you're from this channel or my other Awesome Rider channel, you know that I review Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and Ben 10 toys. I'm involved in that community pretty heavily, I would say. I'm a big gamer. I'm always gaming. I just finished Mass Effect 2. Probably a month ago, actually, or maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm not sure how long, but it was a while ago. So I've been playing Modern Warfare again, multiplayer, biding the time till Pokemon Gold and Silver come out. And I'm going to be going to school for web graphics and design. So that's about it for that. What is the origin of your name? I've already answered this in like 3 of these videos, so I'll go quick. Dawson Rider, the DOSM stands for, Drago Omega Solaris Mercury, which is Drago Ranger, Omega Ranger, Solaris Knight, Mercury Ranger. A Ranger I picked every year to represent myself, and then Rider is from Kamen Rider. So it just stuck. Let me see, what question are we on? Whose videos do you watch? Okay, I have a list this time. Okay, so Xeno Phantom, he hasn't posted videos in quite a while, but he's one of my inspirations to getting started on Rider videos. He did a lot of SICs, and you should check his older videos out. He was a really cool guy. Also his friend Tachi Drake, who did quite a few Kamen Rider reviews as well. Sasuke4672, who did quite a few Kamen Rider fan dubs, which are really cool, although he's kind of stopping because he wants to become a partner or whatever. Paige for Transformers reviews, also Ball Matrix aka Spada for Transformers / Super Sentai Mecha reviews, Vangelis obviously for SH Fig Arts and Kamen Rider and Transformers, and obviously my good friend Shuken Shinobi, Dragon Ball Toys, also known as Old Fan, and Yummy Pixels, who I recently discovered, who is a very interesting and beautiful toy reviewer. Okay, let me see. What's the next question? What is your favorite saga? This is the one I tweaked that used to be what is your holy grail of Dragon Ball Z. My favorite saga, I'd say in general, is the whole Majin Buu arc from Buu to Kid Buu. But if I had to narrow it down to one in that, it'd probably be Fusion, just because there were so many cool battles in there with Gotenks and Gohan and Vegito. But I also like the whole Cell Androids arc also, just because I'm a sucker for time travel stories, and I really like, the history of Trunks and all that junk. So probably Fusion Saga if I had to name one. I guess also for Dragon Ball, my favorite Dragon Ball saga is probably the original World Tournament Saga. I don't know why, or the original Tournament Saga. I'm just nostalgic for it when I used to watch those reruns on Cartoon Network. And GT, I don't really have a favorite saga from GT. I didn't care for it all that much. Okay, 10. If you could be a character, who would you be? I'd be Goku, because you could turn into every form of Super Saiyan, be a badass, and have the Super Saiyan transformation noise surrounding you. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, so the bonus question at the end, which is like question 11, is what do you prefer? Do you prefer the Japanese voices, the American voices, Japanese music, or American music? Okay, so growing up, I didn't know, much about the Japanese version because I watched it on TV. I was a young kid. So I grew up with the American voices and the American music, and when I got in the online community, a lot of people don't like the American music. Now, I don't know why. It's pretty awesome. And they have add some really epic moments to it. Now, once the DVD sets came out, I had the opportunity to watch it with the Japanese music, and I really do like the Japanese music, and it can also add epic moments as well and epic tones. But I like both American and Japanese music. But I think I have a slight favoritism towards the American music because I'm biased. And there's just some awesome parts, like when Goku turns Super Saiyan 3, or I'm not thinking of any parts, but there's just some really awesome parts for that music, and it's a really great score, and I don't get why it gets flack. And voices-wise, I definitely prefer the American voices. Now, I understand how people feel that Japanese is how it was originally intended, and I know better than anyone watching Sentai and Kamen Rider how that is, but I just don't like the Japanese voices. It makes Goku sound like a bitch, but in the American version, he sounds like a heroic badass. I just can't help it. I don't like the Japanese voices at all. I think that the American voices did the characters more justice, especially Goku. I just hate the Japanese voice so much when he sounds so epic and heroic, especially watching, again, the Super Saiyan 3 clip. I watched it, and he just sounds so awesome in there, and he sounds like just this heroic character, and in the Japanese version he sounds like a weird little monkey bitch, even though Saiyans are monkeys, but still. So I want to know what you prefer, because I'm just curious to see what other fans prefer. So I like both Japanese and American music with slight favoritism towards the American, and I like the American voices. So to all you Dragon Ball fans out there, please respond to this. You can write it in the comments if you want, but as usual with these, it's nicer to get a video response. And you can stop watching right now because there's going to be quick updates for this channel. My next blog, which hopefully will be posted in the next few days, if I don't film it right after this, depending on the time, will be on Gosager as promised. And as you know from my toy reviews, there's plenty of toy reviews coming. Just check out my blog at dawsonrider.wordpress.com, and my YouTube Dawson Rider page will have a list of the upcoming reviews. So please respond to this for the 10 questions, and until my next toy review and my next blog, this is Dawson Rider, signing out.